Hi, buddy. What you doing? Is it too bright? I'm sorry. Did I need to turn that off for you? Is that too bright? Is that better? Is that better? Yeah. What you doing, buddy? You can lay down. It's okay. He's like, is it my time to shine? It is your time to shine, buddy. It's your time to shine on the grand stage. Oh? Oh, this new game quit. I can't fuck with my settings? Wait, really? Alright. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me put this on so I can monitor my temps and speeds. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Trying to go? What you up to, bud? You look tired. You okay? Yeah. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. What's up, buddy? Tired? Yeah. No hungry? Yeah. Oh, big yawn. Oh. Somebody CB. Yeah. A big yawn, buddy. Yeah. Somebody's a little CB. Oh. That's okay, buddy. Lay down, get some sleep. I won't move the chair, I promise. At least for an hour or two. Lay down, get some CB. Lay down, get some CBs. No. He's just looking at me like, bitch. I am a killer. All right, guys. Hello and welcome to Rue Valley's alpha test. I'm actually quite excited. And I'm actually quite excited to give it a go. I haven't seen anybody talking about it or anything like that. What's up, buddy? Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but he's meowing. Oh, settling in for another nap, buddy. Settling in for another nap, buddy. Turn the light on, but it bothered him a little bit. Sorry, buddy. I'll get in front of it so it doesn't bother your eyes, though. See, there he is, little Jenga. What? Oh, little buddy. All right, all right. Cute little kitty cat. It's kind of weird that there's no menu music. Although, to be fair to the creator of this game, when you're building a great video game, I don't think menu music is the first thing on your mind. Why is there a pre-roll ad on my channel? I don't have pre-roll ads on my channel. They're disabled. I don't appreciate that, Amazon. Especially when you're trying to do an ad break in 1 minute. I don't know what it is. I saw some of the pictures from the game, some of the screenshots, and I try not to see any gameplay video because I try to see just like a little bit of gameplay at most, but I don't try to get anything from the game. Sad part about gameplay is people want to show you cutscenes, and talking, and I don't want spoilers. I just want to see your gameplay. I want to see, does it move good? Does it fight good? All right. From there, I imagine the cutscenes are going to do their job for me, especially seeing now that he doesn't have any menu music. Because to me, that, in my mind, at least, that makes me believe this developer is focused entirely on their game. And none on there, and not on any of the extra BS. You know, seems what I could tell seems to be that they're focusing entirely. Excuse me. I'm sorry, entirely on their game. I went to the gym. You think I'd be active and awake at creatine slurry? Anyway, welcome to Rue Valley. Keep in mind that you are playing a pre-alpha version of this game. So while you will experience the story in the intended way, you will also encounter environments, characters, animations, voice acting, and visual effects that are still in placeholder phase. Okay. Remember, guys, some of this stuff is still in placeholder phase. Oh. It's based on your character personality? I'm gonna try to answer this as honestly as possible. Honestly. I really am. In the middle. So you feel kind of caught me off guard there. You feel neither calculated nor impulsive, but alert and confident. If only you could stay in this state of perfect focus. What does that mean? What does that mean? Such traits, I don't understand. Wait. Really? Oh dear. Oh. Feel equally fine, completely alone, and you, as you do, surrounded by a huge crowd of people. It's actually true for me. Well, no, that's not true, actually. I don't like a huge crowd of people because it feels almost unsafe. I would say that does make me a little bit paranoid, honestly. My father was a homicide cop, though. So my father was a homicide detective. So he kind of taught me that a large group of people can be very unsafe because there's so many variables you have to look out for. Who's got a knife? Who's got a gun? Who's dangerous? Who's not? You know, there's just so many like variables to keep an eye on. Yeah, he was a homicide cop. You are aware of emotions and don't pretend they are not important, but you won't let them overwhelm you. Oh God. Let's just dump all those over there. Dramatic as fuck. And flat. Oh. I'm mostly dramatic as fuck to be funny, though. So it makes me wonder if I should. So, okay. So as an autistic, this actually presents a little problem for me. So as an autistic, I actually, it's a little bit different for me. So what you guys see on camera is me for the most part, but it's kind of like one part of me. It's a part that I mostly present to people. It's that face, you know, that's the you that's for everybody else. It's not the you though that's inside of you.
For context, what he is referring to and does is called masking. Masking is defined by psychologytoday.com as follows. Masking, also called camouflaging or compensating, is when individuals repress or hide signs of a mental health condition to blend in or adapt to the neurotypical world. The concept is primarily used in the context of autism, but it can apply to ADHD and other mental health conditions as well. While this technique can be advantageous in some ways by creating greater integration in settings such as education or employment, it can come with heavy psychological costs such as stress, exhaustion, burnout, and loss of identity.
So it makes me wonder if I should write this personality test based on me or based on autistic. Like, so there's an autistic me and then there's a mask that all autistics wear. when they're out in public. And I'm wondering if I should base this off the mask or if I should base this off my autistic personality. Off my actual personality. So if I were to do this as my actual self, I would post this as indecisive, awkward, and probably pretty flat to the point of unkindness. Actually, I'd say flat to the point of unkindness. Indifferent, introverted, and calculated. That 100% sounds like me. And then I'd probably dump 2 more points over into paranoid, because you are very calculated. You have a plan and a backup plan, and you'll keep reevaluating and upgrading both of them, even when it's about tying your shoelaces. That is 100% true. That is 100% defining me as a person. Honestly, and that is me as a person, 100% true. I will have plans for my backup plans, and my backup plans will have backup plans. Like, I can switch on a dime. People look at me. Some people have tried to, like, unknowing of this, have tried to, I don't know what you would call it, harm me in some way by thinking they can, like, mess with me about, like, oh, the plans, oh, sorry if that messed your plans up. No, I'm good. I got backup plans for my backup plans, so you're good. And that's where I really throw them for the curveball. As only a somewhat introverted person, you can endure being in the company of others, but you can't perfectly hide how you really feel about it. Yes. Oh my God, that's so true. Yes. Yeah. All right. They really took their time to write this out. That's making me want to go with me. You're quite indifferent, and you've been told that you act like you're divorced from emotion, but you never really thought of yourself as a cold, uncaring person. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I I really do. That does sound a bit like me. How does guilt written say? As a somewhat sensitive person, you easily empathize with others and are prone to surrender to your own emotions. This can be me. But most of the time it is not me. I don't easily empathize with others, but when I do empathize with others, I do completely lose it to my emotions. That is 100% true, but I don't easily empathize with others. That is true. And I don't want to be that way. I'd like to be able to empathize with people better, but it's a condition of being autistic.
How is everyone?
I don't understand how you're feeling as much as I'd like to. As much as I would like to, I don't get it. Wait. Oh, no, I'd rather be flat than unkind. Yeah, nah, I really like that. I like the awkward. I'd personally go with the secretive. I'm a bit more secretive than I am awkward, but once I start talking, then I'm super fucking awkward. Once I start talking, then I'm really fucking, yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to go with indifferent, introverted, and calculated. That's me. That's me to a T. It even kind of looks like me, tiny bit, not like a whole lot, like a tiny bit. He's got a lot of hair, and I got a lot of hair, and he's got, a beard. I got a beard. Just got a thicker beard, and he just learned how to grow a beard, bro. Ancestors weren't warriors like mine. Like, anyway, there's that awkwardness. Oh, 8 p.m.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
Old motel room.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. I sort of wandered off. What was it again? See, this would be me. This would be me. I'm just gonna, but I'll go with number 1. Feels more me.
Mr. Harrow, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
Oh, okay, so this is his inner monologue. He smiles and nods at me. Okay. Total lack of motivation. God. Rue Valley Alpha, please stop reading me as a person. God damn. This was me about 5 years ago. A total lack of motivation. I had no want to do absolutely anything at all. It's not that you don't want to do all sorts of things. It's more like you lack the capacity to even initiate most of them. Stop reading me. Stop reading me. This is creepy now. What is left of you is a creature driven by its basic needs and quirks. Oh my god. That describes me to a T 5 years ago. To a T. To an S. It describes me to a T like 5 years ago. Total lack of motivation. Wanted to do all kinds of things, completely lacked the capacity to even initiate most of them, and what was left is just a creature driven nothing by its basic needs and its quirks. And goddamn, was that a perfect way to describe me. It was
You'd
a
rather
perfect
stay
way to
in bed all
describe
day
me.
instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Yep.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Yep. God, trust me,
The
I was
silence
aware of
befalls
it
the
at
room.
all times.
A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
He even kind of looks like me. He's got a big upper torso. He's kind of jacked, maybe. And he's got skinny legs. I mean, my legs are kind of bigger than that, but blocked by flat. I'll try and lie. I can't. I can lie, but I can't lie well. I'm fine.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused,
That was one of my go-to
I
lines
always
too.
limit the
I'm fine.
session length to exactly 1 hour. Hence the alarm.
This game is really good already, and I've pressed one
However,
like
since
4
this is your
times.
first session,
This is insane.
I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
This is really creepy. Like this reads to a T on me. It's really good. I'd like to get to the. Can I pause? Get some settings? Not yet. Okay, I need some settings because it's A, loud, and B, a little. I don't know. It's loud. It's loud. Okay. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow for questions if there's anything. Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both continue with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here? In the middle of nowhere? That would actually be my question. Why are we here? This is
It may be
weird.
hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
Alright, I don't like this part. Temporary distancing from their social groups and circles, but it makes some sense because they could be a part of your problem. If they could be a part of what's holding you back. So it's temporary distancing makes some sense, and this actually makes some sense too. Complete divergence from your regular way of life. Both of these things are things you need to conquer depression, unless your friend group is actually one that's trying to help you conquer your depression, then in which case stay with your friend group and you don't need to back away from that. But this one is critical. Complete divergence from your regular way of life. Complete divergence from your regular way of life is how you get over depression. I mean, yeah, complete divergent. And you can update your, what the fuck? What is that? Hey, I do that. I do this. I do the leg bounce. I do this all the time. I do this while I'm streaming. I do that while I'm streaming. Anyway,
This
I understand
place
why
is
he says
ideal
that.
in
It's
that
good for
regard.
you to just
However,
break, and you don't have to
it's
do it permanently.
understandable that
You just
need
have to
a
break
period
away
of
from it long
adaptation
enough
both
to.
this idea and
Yes.
to your new surroundings.
Yes, this is he sounds like a cult leader, so I'm not a big fan of that. But some of that is
That's
true.
also
You do
why
need to
I haven't asked you
change
to hand over your
everything
phone
sometimes to get
yet.
better.
But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about all of it
Yeah,
in due
no, I
time.
wouldn't do that though.
Any
That would be
other
drawing the line.
questions?
I'm gonna ask number 2 because that also seems like
Mr.
something I
Harrow,
would ask.
Your case is not to be overlooked. We need to assess the situation carefully.
What do you think, Van Gogh?
Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do.
Yep.
Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
Yes. God, I've thought these exact words to myself.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
This game is
Anything
scary.
else?
I'll say number 1 as well because I have
Mr.
also
Harrow,
personally thought those
That
words.
is out of the question. This is a court-ordered therapy, and both of us could be fined or worse
Oh,
if we don't
okay.
see it through.
If I'd have known
And
that, I
have
probably
my
would have
own
asked that
professional
question.
reasons, besides the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it.
Okay.
All right then. That's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Wait, I'm here in this hotel?
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Oh. This is the source of the clangings you heard inside a young woman beating up an old vending
Spit
machine.
it out already! Come on, you thief!
Allow me. Oh, you're not coming any closer until the angry woman leaves. Oh, I wanted to
Break you
kick the machine
open if
for
I
her.
have to.
Maybe I can get a coffee for her or something. Machine wheezes in suffering. It's coiled up like a sleeping serpent. Oh, you can double tap for a run? Okay.
Spit it out already!
This is really cool. Free Wi-Fi, AC, phone, clean rooms, cable TV, and a vending machine. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty, a partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. Amid the smirky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Blocked by paranoid. Wow, I've really blocked myself out from doing a lot of stuff. That's messed up. Hundreds of tiny ripples from the puddle, but instead of obscuring your identity, even more details emerge on the face. Decades worth of new wrinkles appear, and a poignant expression of a man lost in time becomes even more apparent. The longer you look, the more you see it. The reflection of your inside. Oh God. I don't need to look at it. Ignore the metaphor and walk away. That's not what's inside. Defiantly step into the puddle and onto yourself. Why not? Why not? Overcome ourselves. Status gain. Soggy sock. Oh! As you stand still in the puddle of the smelly puddle. As you stand still in the middle of the smelly puddle, the liquid slowly sneaks through your left shoe and into your sock wall. The inside reflection comes to a calm, transforming back to a regular one. Damn it! That's what I would do there. That's what I would do there. Damn it. Stomp the ground in frustration. Just great. I would also occasionally do that too. Just great. So that's what all that was for? Okay. Now I've got a soggy sock. Awesome. Can I walk across the street? Does anybody, do any cars come by? Do I die? Sun still burns as bright as if it was in its zenith, the heat absorbed by the asphalt. Setting off on foot as pointless as your dreams. You need a car to get anywhere. Oh my God. Blocked by a total lack of motivation. Let's go for a walk. Setting off on foot is as pointless as your dreams. Thanks, game. feeling of longing and restlessness starts to well up inside you. You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon, beyond the limits of this suffocating desert. But even if you weren't trapped here, you wouldn't go. You may long for the sense of adventure that comes with being on the road, but all you can do is stand and stare and wish for what could have become of the young man that you once were a long time ago. I didn't want to play this game to get psychoanalyzed. I wanted to play it because it looked cool. This is starting to hurt a little bit. This game is starting to hurt a little bit. It is really testing it's really testing my self-confidence. God damn. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is grabbed by the ongoing phone call. Oh. Oh. He's a seat. Social check, try to get her attention. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own. End the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. And I've got a soggy sock. Her left foot is trapped in a clammy prison. It's nauseating dampness, mocking your attempts to move forward and seeping deeper into your very being with every other step you make. Disgusted by voice, but squishing sound while walking. What the fuck? Lying on the desk, I hope she will address you eventually. That is me. You grab a leaflet and stare through it, preparing mentally for the imminent conversation. But you either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care. Yes,
I'm sure.
Well, she says the person on the other end of the line. After a few dozen anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut her call short just because you happen to show up. What? Bro, we need our room. Check out the leaflets you were pretending to read earlier. A picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water above it all. Coral Destiny logo. This desert text at the bottom reads, "Free bottled water for the people of Rue Valley, courtesy of Coral Destiny, your favorite space agency." Oh, nothing is really free. That's me. That was me. Nothing is ever free. Nothing ever is. Beware. Yes. Not as strong as ever. There's still some hard waiting to be done. Patiently at the desk doing nothing. I'll do that. I'm down. I'm patient, man. I'm a patient man. Minutes pass, but the phone call is not at its end.
Donut sign. I have no idea where you are. Yes. Now, turn right.
Wait. She's so completely focused on her phone call.
Sounds like you missed the exit.
I want my room lit. Fuck.
Can you see the industrial compressor sign?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Mess with my phone all the way. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. Scroll through your feed to kill some time. Normally I'd scroll through my feed, but let's play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. The first wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonists appears on your phone screen, blocked by flat. Oh, they're so cute. Touch one of them. You tap the one carrying a golden fork and instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow tie wearing golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. I guess I'm supposed to squish them all. I have a phone next to me. I don't know why I'm doing this bit without my prop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Wait. What? Oh. Besides a couple of coins, you don't carry much stuff with you. That's very true for me too. I pretty much only carry what's necessary for me. That's pretty much true. Back to the phone. Scroll my feed. Scroll boring memes, stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. One picture, grinning middle-aged strangers apparently showcasing his newest baby thanks to a cleverly applied filter. Both of them sport donkey ears. Along a slightly racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues.
All right. I understand. Yes. Bye.
Thank
Hi.
God.
Can I help you? I would have finished the call earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
Block my secretive. I didn't want to interrupt. No, I just didn't feel like checking in right away.
You didn't feel like it. And how about now?
That was good, yeah.
Okay, let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Thank you.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, actually, one reason to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting. And my uncle didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks. So yes, we've decided to use electronic key cards. Cost us a lot to implement. But now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic. How great is that? It makes my life so much.
But notification from her phone interrupts. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message as if she suddenly forgot she's talking to you.
Here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
After a few seconds, she puts the phone down and hands you the key card. She puts some kind of document on the counter. Paranoid, read the document first. Yeah, that's me. They will get you this way. And don't forget the small print.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
No, continue reading. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or suspicious wording they may try to use against you, but alas, you don't find anything. If you only were a lawyer, well, time to click the I agree button and prepare for the unknown consequences.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Somebody's a good writer. Somebody's a good writer. I like this already. Somebody's a good writer, man. I have to click the I agree button. Oh man, that's some shit right there is what that is. That's funny. God damn, the way he goes upstairs is weird. I don't go upstairs like that. I think. Not anymore, I'm too old now. Damn, it's a nice room. I'm not gonna give that dude my phone. No way. No trust. There's so many dark patches that this could barely be called a mirror. A small cup sits on the shelf. The mirror splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They cover a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. A mole? Would it be skin cancer? This good old mole under your left eye. It was with you as long as you can remember. It still hasn't grown in size. A little changed its color, maybe? Oh, no. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be me. Perhaps you're imagining it, or it may be too late to worry about it, and you'll die in a matter of days. stranger that looks exactly like you is staring you in the eye. I remember being like this. It really messes with you, man. I remember one day, just like after a year of just like, I don't know what you would call it, being lost to the world is probably a good word for it. Just after a year of being lost to the world, I looked in the mirror one day and I didn't recognize the man staring back at me. That's a hell of a statement to say. It's a hell of a statement to say. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin, but still you can't wait to jump in between the sheets and contribute to the collection. Open the suitcase, blocked by a total lack of motivation. All right, dude, you can't be this depressed. Like, you need to... How do you replace your damn sock with a dry one? That's true. Exactly. The more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack it now, it'll feel even harder and the more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden. An insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to walk back down into the deep black pit accompanied by the squelching sound of your wet sock? All right. Let's open the suitcase and just get it done already. See, that's me these days. These days, this is me. Let's open it up. Let's get it done. Let's knock it out. There's so much in the suitcase: spare clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, other items. You haven't planned on staying here long. Cognitive check. Unpack suitcase. See if they have washing and drying facilities. I didn't realize it was on an ad. Disaster. You couldn't decide whether to plug the phone charger next to your bed and risk potential fatal radiation, or next to the bathroom door and risk stepping on the phone while it's charging. So after a while, you just put it back into the suitcase. Good job. Afterwards, you discovered the closet to be so dirty that you decided it's better to leave your clothes in the suitcase after all. You even returned the toothbrush back to the suitcase after your unfortunate attempt to clean the sink made you discover the tap water is an unhealthy shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Ugh. At least the mushy sock's no longer concerned. You packed it into a zipper, that bag you always carry with you just in case, and put it in the suitcase with the rest of your stuff. That's Ziploc, I'm assuming. Well, living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way, you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon, and now that the suitcase is dealt with, the hotel room is officially your home. This can never be home. Yeah. It is now, whether you want it or not. It is now, whether you want it or not. Wow. Huh, that's a hell of a statement, too. Seems kind of depressing. So it says she's crystal feel the bed sheets reek of dust and age. Ew. Fall onto the bed, risking to break it. Yeah, that would also be me, would be the first one. I made this person maybe a little bit too depressed. Yeah. Okay. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress just swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel you attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. That's what I do. That's what it does. Every post looks like you've already seen it before. Yep. Yeah, alright. Read simply unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
Who wants to know? That's
My
me.
name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case. Well,
Who gave you
Mr.
this
Harrow,
number? That's
to
me.
be honest, I don't even have your number. It was randomly selected by the computer. The privacy of our potential clients is among our core values here at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. I can assure you.
I mean, they've got an ulterior motive.
Now, if
Exploits.
my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests. Mr. Harrow, I completely understand how you feel.
Rather
Even
not
for
talk
me,
about it.
it's hard to talk, hard to even think about the injustice that has occurred. But we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So, I presume you're ready for the
Fact.
next step in our cooperation. I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you,
I'm feeling
I'll
psychoanalyzed
simply
right now, and I
write
don't
down your
like it.
general consent here and
don't
forward
like
your
it.
case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly.
Write down your general consent.
Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
But at least now you know you're not the only one realizing the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy, huh? I don't like that he wrote down like a general consent because I did not do that. The gentle touch of the phone screen turns on again. Let's put the phone away. There's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down and your thoughts start chasing circles. Yep. Oh. Unexpected call. You see yourself standing in your new attire holding your phone next to your right ear.
name is Percy Rucker, and I'm a senior sales executive at
Case. Oh, come on, you know what he's talking about. There's an impression image of the receptionist emerges. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's what a pathetic attempt at acting. Or did you try to act badly hoping she'd take pity on you? Oh my god. This guy's really hurting himself. As the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge.
with me, Mr. Harrow.
Are you conserving your words or hiding the fact that you just don't have any? I bet it's the latter. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Should be here for therapy as well. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. She just keeps spinning around the carousel of recent memories, turns into a cyclone of painful memories, represented thoughts, stagnant images, and strange images. Yeah, that's true for me too. The figure of your angry father towers over you. He says, frowning at you, disappointed. But I didn't do it at the end. Paranoid, you just want to get rid of me. Admit it. Kind of caught between these two. Flames spark inside you, spewing into a wildfire of defensive rage. Your heartbeat accelerates. That sounds like me. That sounds like me. You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own home. And every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you cannot really recognize any of it. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. Can't remember if they're yours, but you know they're not worth reading. Underneath the sofa, and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch your arm reluctantly, but find only dust and dead insect shells. You carefully move to the pile to the side and uncover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust, only for the third pile to be revealed of books so ancient you don't even dare to touch them. Oh, alright. They don't have a settings menu, which is okay, but it makes the game very loud. I'm gonna have to turn this down a little bit. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up their steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide this spot will be your grave, and the sun your executioner. There will be no swift act of mercy, and you will be tortured and just keep wishing for it all to end. As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing on your eyelids every time you blink, and the sun, it keeps staring back at you, relentless, without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. Why bring back old painful memories? Better leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? Not enough willpower to commit. Don't worry, those are not real memories, but they're echoes of my past. But they are an embodiment of my feelings. These are prophecies, no. But they're echoes of my past. Or like random neural activity in your brain. Best to forget about them. They don't feel random at all. Could be, but are you strong enough to confront them? Nope. Not yet. I like that. Not yet. Took me 5 years to get over where I was. Sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to your miserable reality again. Whirlwind of uncontrolled thoughts is still spinning inside you. Your nostrils carry a curious smell of dust, and your throat's as dry as a desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Let's go find some water. I'd like to see what that car was about. A Mustang. Someone getting in and driving away. Oh. You hear the man yell from inside the vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration. Yeah, he just backed up. Did he rob the place or something? Oh no. He seems to be in a hurry. Is either under the influence or in another patient of Dr. Fink's. He seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck, perhaps. Could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Let's find some to drink. Oh wait, the water's not clean. That's right. He said the water wasn't clean. He was very particular about the water being disgusting and not clean. No vacancy. Vending machine. Oh! As if someone poked you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just thunder. The loudest one you ever witnessed. Never a dull moment here. At least my reflexes still work. Never a dull moment here. Your mind says it's nothing, but your heart's still racing from the sudden shock. It's pumping, but there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you up inside while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. Well, that's unfortunate. This battered machine seems to be decades old, except for the newly installed comically large reddish button. It reads, drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Oh. No, I don't like that. Something about that is starting to make me a little paranoid. No money, no goods. Yeah, I know. I was not paranoid. Kick the machine. You asserted your physical dominance over a non-sentient being. That's me. That's me. You're immediately met with great resistance. Something is stuck in there. Another coin, chewing gum. Push and wiggle that coin all you want. Your coin has lost the duel before it even started. You won't be able to fix the machine this way. Kick the machine again. You're starting to understand the woman a little better. Perhaps she's not crazy after all. Fine. I'll push the reddish button. With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Take the water bottle. Oh, at least it's a water bottle. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of precious fluid. Hold on a minute. That got a little dirtier than I wanted. Put the water bottle back into your enormous pocket. Might as well. Your thirst screams at you to gulp down the whole bottle right now, but there's no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Whoa. A rocket launch, right? Suddenly, as in response, the night sky turns blood red, and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety comes over you. Anxious apprehension. At least I don't have to face it. But you can't hide from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Your eyelids connect and darkness greets you for a mere seconds, but as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning at once. I don't know what he's worried about. It's a rocket launch. We've already figured that out. The water bottle even says it's from the rocket company. He already knows it's a rocket launch. How do I let go of it? That's easy. Simply let go of yourself. What kind of answer is that? No, I was expecting an answer. No, what I wasn't expecting is you. I was expecting an answer. Appears, and instead the fiery sky burns its way through the darkness, cutting several straight narrow slits into your closed eyelids. I want this to stop. Well then keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. Red sky is seeping through the cuts in your eyelids, forming a number. What?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
I don't need therapy.
Well, Mr. Harrow, the court thinks that you do. I am simply doing my job, and we will need at least a few more sessions just to determine the severity of your case. But I am aware of a slight lack of motivation on your part, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Something's terribly wrong. Perhaps everything, and it makes you feel tense and paralyzed at the same time. A deep inner turmoil, +2 to calculated and +2 to sensitive. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So it took out my flat. That's actually kind of true for me. Still secretive, and now I'm really fucking paranoid. Yep. The lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries. While your mind is filled with its crushing, overwhelming sense of impending... Wait, did you hear that? The muffled sound of a metallic playing from outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat appears in your armpits.
If possible.
Sure. Sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However,
Hi, Django.
since this is your first session,
Yeah, need a rest, buddy? Yeah.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
While you endured the whole session stoically so far, this one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Try and act like a stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Come on, give me a shot. Yes! Finally! Oh, dude, finally I passed the check. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
That's understandable. Sometimes it's hard to talk about our emotions, but we should never be ashamed of having them.
That's true.
Don't worry. With time, your skill and willingness to identify and communicate your inner states will surely improve. Just remember that trying to understand our feelings is always a good idea, and very often a necessary step in process of getting better. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
Sleep fine. That's a lot.
So,
I don't sleep good at all these days even. He seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
just in case you have trouble adjusting to your new bed.
There's a single purple pill.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Don't take it. Don't take
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow.
Don't just
All right
take
then.
it.
Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order.
Wait, what? We already did this. What do you mean? Wait, was he playing out in his head what he was going to do next? We already did this.
The exit is behind you. That's the bathroom. Of course.
May I use it, please? Like, wait, what's this? The book's cover is dominated by a stunning redhead, her face smudged with makeup, her dress tight, shadows gather all around her, but a gun in her hand shows she's ready for any danger, and with that decolletage, she's dressed to kill. Above the woman, a title, Lilith Undercover. Below her, the name of the author, James T.J. Sampson. Toilet literature. See, I disagree. The man meets your gaze through the side of the mirror. He looks exactly like you, but somehow doesn't feel like you. You must have gotten lost in your thoughts for a moment while the doctor was speaking, but it couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago. It feels like an hour has passed since then. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awoke you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Swallow the purple pill with some water, open the tap. I'm not just going to swallow that pill. I don't know what it is. Let's try that. Horrible smell fills the room, and a stream of black water fills the pipe. Somehow this doesn't surprise you. Instead, it's almost like you could have expected it like this. I'm not touching that water. Yeah. Something fishy about this mirror. There's a hidden camera behind this mirror, and he's secretly recording his patients? No, because he... Only one way to find out. You open the cabinet door carefully, but there's no sign of a secret camera inside. Instead, you find toothpaste, roll of toilet paper, and a bottle of whiskey. I don't drink. Old-fashioned pawn says Numb Night Sour Mash. Recipe says the same, 40% alcohol by volume, 80% proof. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's go.
Refreshed yourself? Feeling a bit better now?
A bit.
That's good to hear.
And girl kicking the thing. Yep.
Give me
Yeah.
my coffee, you jerk.
Therapy as well. Poor woman. She should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Fink. I'm home to this dump regardless of their mental state. And yet, what should be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? Well, if they're breaking the law, there must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow. Or is it too much to ask right now? I mean, I guess it is, thanks to his anxious disposition or whatever. I'm not going to give myself a soggy sock this time. I can promise you that. Just walk away. I don't need to contemplate any further. Oh, so he remembers everything we just did. Interesting. Is this dented? The transformer is buzzing softly. The transformer is not dented, which means the guy never backed up into it. What the fuck? Wait. So if we go upstairs, do I not have a room key right now? Phone, purple pill. What? Try the knob. You press the knob. You press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. It's locked. Interesting. 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 I like how he doesn't rush down the stairs. Don't rush down the stairs, kids. Don't get hurt. There's no reason to rush downstairs. Upstairs, maybe. But downstairs, not.
We need them today.
With the ongoing phone
Yes.
call.
Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
What?
Hello, reception. What can I do for you, Dr. Fink? Okay. Yes, he's here. Of course, no problem.
Okay. Wait. She's got regular keys. Just behavior at the end of the session. Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. Not flat. Smile at her. He smiles back at you as she touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Okay, so I am Mr.
Everything is
Harrow.
in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Thank you. Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
Number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and...
Well, okay. She's got
This
normal
is
keys
your
for
key card.
other functions.
I see you're confused by this. You must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
I'm looking forward to hearing it sometime.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
Is it still paranoid?
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
Why do you ask?
Just that, you know, people usually simply sign it without reading. It's probably the same in every motel. I bet my uncle copied it from a template he found online or something.
Prefer to know what I'm signing. Don't you try to trick me into your document signed left. I'm not letting you sew my mouth with someone. Okay.
No, you didn't read it! Damn it, why won't it read?
You read the whole document, do your best to find a hidden loophole, but you can't find anything. My pen was a little off on his hand, but again, you know, this is all placeholder. This is an alpha game, so I'm sure it'll get fixed. I have confidence it'll get fixed. This is honestly really interesting, quite a bit creepy because I'm getting psychoanalyzed and I don't appreciate it. It's really messing with me, man. It's too much like me. He's too much like me and I don't like it. It's a bit creepy. Why am I afraid of unpacking? Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside. Or maybe you're worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time. Yeah, right. They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? I wonder what could be inside. You. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Okay. That's a bit concerning. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel you attend therapy you don't need is drained you both physically and mentally. All you want to sleep, but unnerving restlessness is eating you inside. Yeah, see? Yeah, this is me. Don't swallow that purple pill, dude. We don't know what it is. I wouldn't. What a pitiful inert object. It's full of my stuff. stuff, clothes, phone charger, toothbrush might as well be empty, but it isn't.
Well, Mr. Harrow, please don't let the name fool you. We are the most respectable yet cutting-edge agency, which means we work on the edge of, but still inside,
Not and
the
please don't let
established
the name
legal
fool you.
framework.
You're
In
the most
fact, we are the
respectable
leader in our field.
Still inside the established legal framework. In fact, we are the leader in our field.
Now, if my information, Harrow, I completely understand. I mean, we have only... So, I presume you're ready for the next step in our I completely understand. Well,
General consent. I don't like that. General consent scares me. I don't understand. How do I have new memories? Suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety comes over you. You can't hide from the whole sky on fire, and any better than you can hide from your own past. And everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. Okay. When did this happen? This evening, but later. It's still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? Your memories seem real, but these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad? And they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? What if the careless driver really shows up? What if the lightning actually hits the motel and the night sky turns red? It's a rocket launch. That much is apparent to me. Still not enough willpower. Find out if these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it's all fever dream or lunatic. You can't. It's all too much. All you really want is forget about everything about these weird visions. Forget about being here. To forget about the incident. You're kidding. Stay in the armchair forever. Really? Bro. Get up. Live life. Like, you have to be curious. Seconds feel like minutes, minutes like hours. You have to get up and live life, my guy. You can't just live like this. Close your eyes again. Images again, chasing one another. Can't seem to calm down. At least your eyes open again. Alright, let's go back to the phone then. Play a phone game. This is supposed to be relaxing. Playing it for some reason feels unsettling. Sort of nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. Nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill. Please don't make me do that. Please don't make me do that. I have the willpower, please. I have the willpower. Let me commit myself to this. Damn it. Water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Saliva is lubricating, help the purple capsule find its way to your stomach. You have no idea how long it will take until its effects go, so there's nothing to do. Wait. Gradually your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No fear. Status lost, anxious apprehension. Let's go. Let's go, my guy. Tackle life with no fear. I love it. I love it. Good. He's catching on. Tackle life with no fear. Let life be afraid of you. Was it the purple pill? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Yeah. The wind, you're cast this way and that. This is such an interesting game. Weird stuff. I don't take, pills like that, so I don't know. I take some for pain, my arthritis, but that I have to live with. But, it's what lets me lift and get through my day. That's it. It's just a pain pill. And it's not even anything heavy. It's an NSAID. It's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory. It's just prescription strength. what is this? A tiny twig of light seems to have gotten stuck inside you. It must have broken away from the mighty tree of brightest lightning that you had fantasized about earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. A speck of energy now fully grown is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. Willpower gained. Sometimes all it takes is a little spark. That's so true. That's so true, guys. That's so true. Sometimes all it takes is that little spark, that little kick to tell you that you can do it. And you can. You just have to go out there and give it a try. The first day you do it, you'll impress yourself. You'll realize you can do it. Even if it hurts, you'll realize you can do it. And it didn't kill you, so it's okay. And you go back and you try it again, and you know, you do whatever you did again, and you get back and you go again and again, and soon you don't look like yourself anymore. Soon you don't feel like yourself anymore. Soon you're strong in more ways than one. It's very important. And one spark can turn into another spark. Intention acquired. You have to find out if the careless driver shows up again. You must know if the sky will really set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again. If it does, you need to remember. Get up. That's it, man. That's it, man. Be a man. Get out there. The rain has slackened off and you see nothing out of ordinary. Nothing you put your finger on. For a visit to the hotel, he has surely left already while you were asleep. As you exit the room, hair rises on your neck and an eerie sensation takes hold of you. Memory or fantasy. Glance toward the parking lot. No car. Reflection of the wet, dark asphalt. The memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car and starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, crashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. Crushing his rear light. Crushing his rear light, guys. Crushing. I know it's probably I don't know if that's what you intended. Crushing his rear light would be a bit more effective here. I imagine you actually probably intended crashing, but in case you didn't, crushing would be better here. Not judging, just saying. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down there. Boom. Oh, no boom. Oh, the boom woke me up. Inspect the transformer. Shards of glass. He did. You already noticed a couple of red plastic shards. Inspect the transformer. The transformer doesn't show any obvious signs of impact, but look at the shards on the ground. There are several small ones scattered all around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, staring at you boldly from the dirty asphalt. The shard is obviously a part of a broken taillight. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. Or is there? Could have been lying here for days. No. Is it all a hoax? Am I being set up? I knew I would find something here, and I did. I love that, actually. I love that better. It has to be true. I like that better. I knew I would find something here, and I did. There goes the fire in the sky. And before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze exactly as you remembered, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this one-time thing, and the evening will now continue as nothing has happened? Befuddled, you cast your eyes at your wristwatch. It's 8:47. It's only been 47 minutes. Holy shit. Beep, 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 beep. Do it. There it is. There it is. There it is. The frenetic alarm sound nudges you back to the present. Still with me, Mr. Harrow? You have my full attention, Doctor. Mr. Harrow, I am aware of slight lack of motivation you may be experiencing right now. Lack of motivation? You are motivated. You just need to remember. Yes, there's something very important. A muffled sound of metallic clang from outside interrupts your train of thoughts. Suddenly, an image of the young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges. All right, we remember. Yes, yeah. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others, and memories start re-emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Yeah. Come on, my boy. Hold to wrap up. I'm assuming that's what I want. I'm gonna assume that's what I want. Intention completed. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mind fog dissipates to two simple words from on your lips. Time loop. It seems like you are trapped in some sort of repeated time loop where 47 minutes are repeated over and over again. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you from the back of the old motor.
I think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
Oh no, now I have to convince my doctor I'm not insane. Can I convince him to follow me for 47 minutes? Give me 47 minutes of your time. No, that's the end of the demo? Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so good. I want to play it. I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Rue Valley. I don't want to be this guy, but I gotta play it. And I have rent to pay. I'm gonna broke. Is there any way I can get a copy of this game to play? Seriously, when it comes out, I would, or like right before it comes out or something. Seriously, free promo. This is so good. This is so good. I love it. It's awesome. That's where it wraps. Oh my god, it's such a mind fuck too. It's such a mind fuck. That's the best part. Oh my god. I am a man. I am 13. That's not really a secret. In North America, what kind of video games do you usually play? Shooter, battle royale. Life and Suffering of Sir Bronte, we just played on stream like 2 weeks ago, guys. We just played this like 2 weeks ago. The Red Strings Club, 12 minutes. Yes, I've played a bunch of these games, and I'm a big fan of all of them. All of those games are good, and your game is good too. Your game is good. How far did you go into the game? I completed the alpha. I finished the whole alpha. I love your game. I cannot wait to play this. It scares the shit out of me, like, because you were psychoanalyzing the hell out of me because I answered your test correct. You're like, honestly, and I don't like it. But your game is so good. Which aspects of the game did you enjoy the most? Let's see. I'm gonna go with the. Oh, you guys don't have protagonist personality impact. Yes, that is a hugely awesome mechanic. I'm a big fan. Big fan, huge mechanic, hugely cool mechanic. I do like the visual style of your game. I like the hand-drawn arty style. I do. It says you can select up to 3. See, I don't like that because I want to put more. I'm gonna put your writing. I love the character visuals too, but you guys won't let me put any more than that. So I'm gonna do your visual style, your writing, and your personality impact. All 3 of those really cool. So basically I'm saying I like your gameplay, I like your writing, and I like your art. You guys have a killer game here. I really can't wait to play it. This is really fun and really cool. Which aspect of the game did you enjoy the least? You can select up to 3. Oh, okay. Did I enjoy the least? No, I like the dialogues. I don't want to say the user interface because I don't like the. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say that without being able to explain myself. I don't want to click that without being able to explain myself because I feel like it needs a little polish, a little work. It's a little confusing, but I think it's kind of meant to be at the same time too, which is a little. I might be saying nothing of importance here. Because it might be meant to be confusing because it clearly is somewhat. I'm gonna say none of the above because I honestly really like your game. I'm gonna put locations. I don't exactly know what it is about the locations that bugs me. There's something about like I don't like how you got to go all the way up there, and the way that maybe it's, I don't know. There's something, I don't know. There might be something to all that. See, I have a problem with questioning game developers' game design sometimes, because sometimes there's a really good reason for it, and sometimes I don't figure out that really good reason until I'm 6 hours into a game. You know, so I don't like to judge a developer based on that. That doesn't feel fair. You know, I've only played an hour of their game, so I feel like I need to give it more time before I start judging things like that. I'll put locations because since they don't let me explain myself anyway, they might have me explain myself in the next thing, and I don't have any way to explain myself. It feels real, man. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna leave it. How likely would you recommend Rue Valley to your friends with similar preferences? I would 100% recommend. I'm probably going to. It's really good. My friend Ray was just saying, oh, we don't have a whole lot of time to play it. I'm gonna tell him it only takes an hour to get through it, and he needs to play it because it's really fucking scary and really good. It's to me, it's not scary as in like a horror game. It's scary as in the way they psychoanalyzed and everything they wrote out. It makes me think they were like a therapist or something like that in the creation of the game, because the way they psychoanalyze everything is very intimidating in a way, because a lot of things that they said perfectly describe how I felt 5 years ago, perfectly describe where I was at 5 years ago before I rebuilt the new me. I was just thinking about how I rebuilt myself today in the gym. It's interesting. How do you like the overall visual style of the game? It's beautiful. I love it. I always love hand-drawn games. They're so pretty. Even if it's like a hand-drawn effect, it's still pretty. There's an art style that I personally can't get over. I'm a big fan of it because it makes me feel like you made this while sitting at a desk in school somewhere, which is what I used to do as a kid. I used to draw video games all the time when I was sitting at a desk in school. Do you like characters' animations? I do. They need a little help. I'm gonna do a 4 because they still need some polish. But overall, yes, I very much like character animations. I think they just need a little bit of polish. 4. Good. Great. Polish them up. Get that 5. What do you think about the dialogue interface and fonts? 4. Again, needs polish. 4. Polish it up. Get that 5. What do you think about the mind map interface? I'm gonna go with a 3. I think it needs to be a little bigger. It's very, very small. And so the part where you got to hold click to commit, very, very, very hard to do. Very, 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 very hard to do. Yeah, here we go. Did you encounter any difficulties with the mind map interface? I had some minor issues, but quickly figured out what to do. No, I had some minor issues, but I quickly figured out what to do. Can I put other? There's some stuff in here. Maybe I can put like a the UI is a little small and hard to click. Yeah, here we go. Is a little small. Small and hard to click. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going a little bit into too much there. The UI is a little small and hard to click. That's very, very, yeah. How would you rate the story in Alpha? So good. Oh my god, it's scary. What do you think about the part of the story that was presented in Alpha? I liked it and I'm looking forward to playing further. I so am. How would you rate the personality system? Scary. Scary. What do you think of the personality system? It was very fun and I easily created the personality I wanted. Scarily. What do you think about the status effects? The total lack of motivation, wet socks, etc. I liked them. I liked them, but I didn't realize I could get some of them on purpose.
Nice to meet you,
man.
Himnaka.
I'm gonna say I didn't try to get some of them on purpose, but I'm gonna say I tried getting different ones on purpose. I did technically. I was hoping to find some positive ones. I was hoping I could change those status effects to positive ones, like morally headstrong or something like that, something to pump you up and make your character feel great about themselves, which I would really like, but it didn't come across that way. Like, what do you think about the voice acting? I give it a 4, a solid 4. The characters, the character, my personal character, and that might be because of the personality type I made him, sounded a little dry, but that could be because of the personality type that I gave him. So how would you rate the music and sound design? I'm gonna give that a solid 4. I'm gonna give it a solid 4. A solid 4. Rate how much you liked or disliked the game overall. I'm gonna give you like a solid 9 to 9.5. It feels like it needs some polish, but it genuinely scared me. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I don't want my email out there for everybody to see. As the alpha for Rue Valley. That is a cool game and very, very scary. I was not expecting to get psychoanalyzed like that. It was kind of creepy, actually.